وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا أنفقوا من طيبات ما كسبتم ومما أخرجنا لكم من الأرض ولا تيمموا الخبيث منه تنفقون ولستم بآخذيه إلا أن تغمضوا فيه واعلموا أن الله غني حميد الشيطان يعدكم الفقر ويأمركم بالفحشاء والله يعدكم مغفرة منه وفضلا والله واسع عليم يؤتي الحكمة من يشاء ومن يؤت الحكمة فقد أوتي خيرا كثيرا وما يذكر إلا أولو الألباب صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين يا أيها الذين آمنوا O you who believe أنفقوا spend من طيبات ما كسبتم of the good things that you have earned. ما كسبتم basically means that spend those things. Number one, spend good things, and then from what? From where? Those things that you've earned. So those things that you've earned rightfully that belong to you, spend from those and spend good things. طيبات. There's two meanings here that the Mufassirin have written. One pertains to halal and haram. But the first meaning that the Mufassirin have written is just good things. So if you have high quality stuff and low quality stuff, prefer to spend the high quality stuff in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the better stuff of what the better wealth that you have. The other meaning is tayyibat, is the pure things. So when you are spending and giving in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, give things that are tayyibat. And for something to be tayyib, for something to be pure or tayyib, the condition is that it has to be halal. So if we say that certain meat or certain food products are tayyib, they cannot be tayyib unless they have been first declared halal by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Only the halal things will be considered tayyib. وَمِمَّا So مَا كَسَبْتُمْ وَمِمَّا أَخْرَجْنَا لَكُمْ مِنَ الْأَرْضِ. The second part says, and that from that, so number one, مَا كَسَبْتُمْ مِنْ طَيِّبَاتِ مَا كَسَبْتُمْ, spend the good things from which you have earned, مَا كَسَبْتُمْ. وَمِمَّا And from مَا أَخْرَجْنَا لَكُمْ مِنَ الْأَرْضِ, of what we have brought forth for you from the earth. So this refers to produce. And Hazrat Mufassirin have written that what comes forth from the earth basically means crops, and the minimum obligatory charity on wealth is zakat, 2.5% per year. And then those people who have lands, and lands that is ushrable, that is enough that ushr has to be given. So then from the produce of ma akhrajna lakum min al-ard, what has come forth from that earth, as soon as that crop is harvested, there is 10% of that to be given in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It becomes obligatory, ushr. So there's a few differences between ushr, and then there's a third thing which is called kharaj. Ushr is, number one, it is given on the produce. It compares to zakat. Zakat is that which is given on other wealth, not on crops. Secondly, ushr is only given, it's not given on the land, but it is given on the produce that is produced. So if there is a piece of land that does not produce anything, then there will be no ushr. Or on a certain year, it does not produce anything, on that certain year, there will be no ushr. Kharaj is taken from the non-Muslims. Ushr is ibadah, just like zakat is an act of worship. Kharaj is not an act of worship. Kharaj is basically a tax that is taken from non-Muslims. So in Islamic Sharia, tax is taken from non-Muslims. For Muslims, spending in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there, and there is no taxes, and that spending is considered actually a worship, an act of worship, and a source of reward for them on the Day of Judgment. However, if Muslims are living in a country where the law demands them to pay some taxes, then it also becomes their Islamic obligation to fulfill the law of the land and give those taxes. وَلَا تَيَمَّمُوا الْخَبِيثَ مِنْهُ تُنْفِقُونَ. Tayammamu is to opt for something, to pick something up. وَلَا تَيَمَّمُوا الْخَبِيث. Do not pick up or do not opt khabith or bad things, impure things. Compared to tayyib, khabith would mean something that is impure in terms of halal and haram. Secondly, in terms of, if you take the general meaning, tayyibat will be the good material that you have, the good part of your wealth and your assets, and khabithat will be the bad part or the comparatively worse part of your assets. وَلَا تَيَمَّمُوا الْخَبِيثَ مِنْهُ تُنْفِقُونَ وَلَسْتُمْ بِآخِذِيهِ. While you are not going to accept it if such a thing is offered to you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that when someone gives you something, you prefer that you are given the best thing. So why do you want to give something that is of a poor status or a bad thing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? إِلَّا أَن تُغْمِضُوا فِيهِ. While you're not going to accept it, إِلَّا, unless you close your eyes to it. You become blind to it. أَن تُغْمِضُوا فِيهِ, you close your eyes to it. وَعْلَمُوا, and know it well, أَنَّ اللَّهَ غَنِيٌّ حَمِيدٌ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all independent, Ghani, Hamid, ever praised. So, Ghani basically means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not care about what you're spending. So don't think that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needs your good part of your wealth, but it is for you. And why is it for you? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling in the next ayah. And Hamid, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ever praiseful, ever praised, and you giving or you're not giving will not make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more praiseworthy. الشَّيْطَانُ يَعِدُكُمُ الْفَقْرَ. Shaitan frightens you with poverty. وَيَأْمُرُكُمْ بِالْفَحْشَاءِ, and bids you or orders you, commands you to commit indecency, fahsha. وَاللَّهُ, and Allah, يَعِدُكُمْ, makes a promise to you, makes a wa'da to you, يَعِدُكُمْ مَغْفِرَةً مِّنْهُ وَفَضْلًا, forgiveness from Him and fadl, grace. So not only maghfirah but also fadl. Wallahu wasi'un alim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all embracing and all knowing. Again, the meaning of wasi' here would be that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who can increase to whatever extent He wants. And alim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows the intention with which you are spending and the kind of stuff, the kind of wealth that you are spending. So if you spend the good part of your wealth in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is a ibadat, and ibadat leads to maghfirah. Because ibadat, the Prophet ﷺ has said, in fact it is said in the Quran as well, that ibadat or ta'at or good deeds, they erase the evil deeds, the bad deeds. So when you do a good deed, the meaning here would be that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not only erases your evil deeds, but also fadla. Fadla basically means that not only your negative deeds are forgiven, but something more is given to you. Fadl from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that is that in this world, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chooses, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will return your wealth even more. Or for the akhirah, it is a general constant principle that every single one who is spent with good intention, their good wealth, with pure intention in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they'll get a reward for that in the akhirah. Inshallah, we'll hold it here. The next ayah talks about hikmah.